Man calls out loudly to the woman working in the field, "Auntie, auntie." The woman looks surprised and asks, "Who are you?" The man replies in a low voice, "Oh, I'm sorry, I mistook you for someone else." As soon as he says that, he quickly runs away. The woman watches him leave and goes back to work. A few moments later, the man points ahead and says, "Look, your ex-wife is standing over there." Yang says in surprise, "It really is her." As Yang starts walking toward her, the man stops him and says, "Why are you in such a hurry? You two haven't seen each other in years, and this time, you even brought a lot of money with you. Just listen to me and do exactly what I say." As he speaks, he leans in and whispers something into Yang's ear. Yang says seriously, "This doesn't feel right. I haven't come back for so many years." The man tries to convince him, "What's the problem? That's exactly why you should do it. You've been gone for years. Trust me, this is the right way." With that, he takes Yang along with him. A little later, Yang walks up to the woman and says, "Ma'am, I'd like to ask you something." The woman looks at him curiously and replies, "Sure, what is it?" Yang calmly asks, "Do you know someone named Meng Meng?" The woman immediately responds angrily, "Yang Wei, you're back?" Yang says softly, "Meng Meng, it's been so many years since we last met. You haven't changed at all." Meng Meng replies coldly, "You remember how many years it's been? We've been divorced for 5 years. Why did you come back now?" Yang answers seriously, "Yes, I've been gone for 5 years. Our child must have grown up by now. Let's go see him." Meng Meng snaps back, "Now you remember you have a child? You didn't even make a single phone call in 5 years. Do you really think he would still recognize you?" Yang explains, "I left to start a business. I thought that once I made enough money, I'd come back to you both." Meng Meng looks at him and says, "A business? Just look at yourself. What kind of business was that? Haven't things been going well these past few years?" Yang hesitates before answering, "Last year I invested in a project. I lost everything. I had no other choice. That's why I came to ask you for a loan." Meng Meng says angrily, "Have you lost your mind? You're asking me for money? I'm your ex-wife. If your business failed, how is that my fault? If you weren't capable of handling it, why start it in the first place?" Yang pleads, "For our child's sake, could you lend me some money?" Meng Meng says in disbelief, "You're asking me for money? When we separated, you left me buried in debt. I worked day and night to pay off every dollar you owed. Enough. When you left, the whole village talked about it. If people see you here now, they'll start talking again. Let's stop making a scene and go home to talk." As soon as Meng Meng brings her ex-husband home, her older sister angrily shouts, "Yang, why are you back? Get out. You have no business being in this house." The younger sister says angrily, "Big sister, why did you bring him here? Why are you still helping him?" The older sister turns to Yang and says, "Do you know how much my sister suffered because of you? She worked 5 jobs a day just to survive, and you still had the nerve to come back?" Yang lowers his head and says, "I know Meng Meng went through a lot after I left. This time, I'm only asking for one chance." The older sister snaps, "Anyone can say nice things. Pick up your stuff and leave right now." Meng Meng tries to calm Xiao Mei down. He's in trouble this time. His business failed. He's asking me for a loan. The younger sister says loudly, "You're seriously thinking about helping him again?" Meng Meng replies, "Please don't be angry. After all, he's still Nian Nian's father." Xiao Mei says angrily, "We don't care about his business." Yang says remorsefully, "I know I made mistakes. I promise I'll change." Meng Meng responds, "I believe he's truly struggling. Otherwise, he wouldn't have come back looking like this. We were husband and wife once. If I can help, then I should." She then turns to Yang and asks, "How much do you need?" Yang replies quietly, 100,000 should be enough for now. Meng Meng says in shock, "That much? Then maybe we should sell this old house." The younger sister stares at her in disbelief. "What? You're going to sell the house? If you sell it, where will you and Nian Nian live? And besides, you're divorced." The older sister shouts, "Why are you still worrying about him? You always put him first." Meng Meng explains, "It's not that I'm putting him first, but if I don't help him, who will? Even though we're no longer husband and wife, he's still Nian Nian's father. In one way or another, he's still part of the family." The older sister says angrily, "Fine, we can't stop you. Whatever decision you make is your responsibility." Xiao Mei adds, "That's right. Whatever happens later, you'll have to deal with the consequences yourself." Watching Meng Meng walk inside, Xiao Mei turns to Yang and says angrily, "Ever since my sister married you, she's suffered more than anyone. And you know that. She stood by your side through every hardship. She even paid off your debts. And now, even after the divorce, you've come back to her again." The older sister yells, "How much more pain do you want to put my sister through? Hasn't she suffered enough already?" Yang says sincerely, "I know that when I left to start my business years ago, I left Meng Meng with a huge amount of debt, and she stood by me through every hardship. That has weighed heavily on my heart ever since." Xiao Mei shouts angrily, "I honestly don't even know what to say to you anymore." Meng Meng tries to calm her down and says, "That's enough. He came here asking for my help, so I should help him as much as I can. Right now, I only have 20,000 yuan. Take this for now. If it's not enough, I'll find another way." The man says softly, 20,000 yuan really isn't enough. "But you've given me all your savings. How are you and the family going to get by?" Meng Meng replies, "We'll figure something out. You're in trouble right now. Otherwise, you wouldn't have come back after all these years. I know 20,000 yuan isn't enough. If necessary, we'll sell this old house. Xiao Mei shouts, what? You're going to sell this old house? Then where will you and Nian live? Meng Meng calmly answers, we'll manage somehow. We'll find a small place and make it work. The older sister says angrily, do whatever you want. We don't care anymore. With that, she turns around and walks away. The man hesitates and says quietly, everything fell apart like smoke. There's no need to sell this old house, okay? I know 20,000 yuan isn't enough, but I'll find a way to come up with the rest myself. Meng Meng asks softly, have you eaten yet? When the man shakes his head no, she says seriously, you really are something else. Come on, I'll make you something to eat. The man says softly, I also have a gift for you. Meng Meng responds, we can talk about gifts later. First, eat something and fill your stomach. A few moments later, Meng Meng starts cooking for him. I'm going to make you some soup. It's nutritious and healthy. That's right. Pay attention and learn while you watch. Next time, you can make it yourself. When the eggs are golden on both sides, add a little green onion. Do you know why we add green onion? Interrupting her, the man picks up a bag from the floor and pulls out a sack full of cash. He hands it to Meng Meng and says, this is for you. Meng Meng looks shocked and asks, where did this come from? The man explains, the truth is, my business has actually been very successful over the past few years. I wanted to come back and see all of you a long time ago, but my brother said that after so many years, there was no way to know whether people had changed, so I decided to put everyone to the test. Meng Meng asks in surprise, a test? As soon as he nods yes, she says angrily, I can't believe this. So all this time you've just been testing us? The man replies seriously, my business has done very well. I came back this time to give you money, and I want to bring all of you to the city so you can live a comfortable and happy life. Meng Meng calmly says, if you're really doing well now, then take this money back. Keep it for yourself. The man explains, I know I was a terrible person, but the struggles of these past few years taught me a lot. Now that I've finally succeeded, the first people I thought about were you and our child. I want to bring you to the city and give you a better life. Will you give me another chance? Meng Meng hesitates before saying, the truth is, I don't know whether Nian will accept you or not. She's staying at her grandmother's house these days. The man says excitedly, then we'll go bring her back tomorrow. Your two sisters can come with us too. I'll give them jobs at my company. I can pay them 50,000 yuan a month. How does that sound? Meng Meng says emotionally, over the years, both of my sisters have suffered alongside me. If it weren't for them, this family would have fallen apart long ago. The man responds calmly, yes, I know that. You and your sisters have been through a lot. That's why the money I brought back this time is a small token of my appreciation. Then I'll take all of you to the city so you can live peacefully and happily. Meng Meng says hesitantly, let's not worry about the future right now, but I don't know whether people will support us if we get back together. The man happily takes her hand and says, don't worry, I'm confident everything will be okay. Friends, the true value of a relationship isn't measured by money. It's proven through loyalty, sacrifice, and standing by each other during life's hardest times.